Metaverse.
Greetings, I'm Tyrant. That's Shad. He wants to walk in today. Yep, there we go. Yeah.
Tyrant,
Yep,
I'm a ninja.
yep. A mall ninja, to be specific.
Well, it's because I'm holding a mole ninja sword.
Well, are they technically mall ninja? What is the definition? We need to set our definition.
Okay, so tactical falls into the mole ninja territory.
Right.
See how it's like very minimalistic. Ninja are very posing in cringe ways with swords is mole ninja territory. That's why I had to do the whole,
Okay.
you know, the whoa.
I'm getting the vibes that this is like the falchion categorization. A lot of things fall into it because when I look at mall ninja weapons, they actually, you can't hold them. This is just a terrible grip.
So, well, that's the interesting thing because the large majority of mole ninja weapons are just really badly designed swords.
Yes.
Right? But some, I do wonder about, are they actually that bad?
Well, these ones are kind of on that edge because these are like, you can get these on eBay, Amazon, all these different places. It's just like a little scaled down katana, worse.
Well, this is the thing, right? So United Cutlery, they like to send us some stuff for review. And one time they said, all right, are there any things that you're interested in? And I requested a couple of interesting things like their Grossmesser and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But on their main website, Bud K, I saw these and I was like, I need to just find out.
Yeah.
We need to put some of these to the test to see, are they as good or as bad as we might presume? So United Cutlery, they did send us these, and this is kind of a review / exploration of some of the cheapest sword-like objects you can buy.
Yeah.
These are like, what, $50 or something sometimes?
Like these are obviously different brands, but these are like mass manufactured. You can get these anywhere. A lot of people pick up this sort of thing as like their first ever introduction into swords, which is sad. But I don't want to lump all of these in together because there are some that are kind of in that tactical category, but I would consider to be valid blades, like the leaf blade.
Yes.
That would fit, that would look exactly the same as these.
Well, here is the thing. I have a bit of a confession. I like the look of this one.
So do I. No, let me. Sorry, he likes the look of it. He's whatever. I like the blade geometry.
Whatever. That's why I like it.
I like the blade. You didn't say that. I said that. I like the blade geometry on that one.
I actually really like how it has this kind of extra kind of finger hold to get more control, and you can choke it up a little bit, and then you can choose to go down. I'm not a fan of how little it is, but it means that they can go a bit chunky on the side. And I'm interested to see how durable it is now. And for a short sword, this is deadly.
Well, this one is a little bit interesting because this is actually what you would kind of get when you get the eBay ones.
It's like the ninja toe kind of
It's terrible.
thing. It still has that feature I like, but it doesn't look as nice, does it?
It looks cheap and terrible. This one actually looks like they've kind of taken that but made it a little bit nicer. It has kind of a stone-washed blade, which I like. We have that nice curve. The geometry isn't terrible. It looks like a fang or something.
Yeah.
And then it's got the fake ray skin underneath the wrap, which is, it's a nice touch for a mall ninja weapon.
The question is, though, for being I'll take that one back, thank you. I saw what you're trying to do there, Tyrant.
I'll have the terrible one.
Yes, you get that one. I'm keeping this one. So the question is, though, for being...
I need to be Deadpool.
I know, right? These are one of the ones that, unironically, you can draw from a back scabbard without any issue. In fact, they did come with scabbards.
They did.
I mean, you know, for the price, it's good that they come with something. And so, you know, the tactical kind of plastic thing. This one is actually made for a shoulder strap.
Yeah.
Your arm, can you reach it? You're doing Nate's draw method.
Got it. My shoulders may or may not have gotten in the way.
I don't think this would fit around my armor.
Just try it anyway. Everybody wants to see you try it.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to see. Yeah. Can you just hold it there, right? All right, and so if I was like, you need it, you pulled it down. You're supposed to keep it in the same spot. Let's try this again. I'm sure you can manage.
Hold on.
All right, I'm like, huh. Yeah. So these are, you don't need a special scabbard for the back carry on these.
I mean, just back scabbards in general are kind of stupid, eh?
Shut up.
You want to get into some cutting and testing with the Maul Ninja
Do you
weapon?
actually think that?
I don't care.
Because if you do, we need to have a debate, and it would be exclusive video.
I genuinely don't care. I don't care. I just said it to piss him off. Look at his face.
We have a different exclusive video we're planning to these, right? For
Yep.
these, right?
Oh.
Now, we are going to be testing it. We're going to do some destruction testing. But what we're also going to do, depending if these break or not, for the exclusive video, and this is for our wonderful supporters here on channel memberships, Patreon, subscribe style player, we're going to smash a sword into them.
Yep.
And see if they survive that. But that's it. They might already be broken based on our standard stress testing that we do. Now, they came with an average edge.
Yes.
Tyrant has done something.
I did something you shouldn't do. I used one of the camping sharpeners.
You know, the ones that you can just like go...
A pull sharpener.
It's like one of those stay sharp knife things, you know, and and that actually has sharpened it a little bit more than what you would get factory.
Yes, because they were basically blunt, and it's like, all right, well, there's no point in this. Something we should mention is both of these blades are actually made of stainless steel, which obviously...
is a complicated subject.
It is.
Because being shorter blades, they might perform tolerably with stainless steel.
Yes. I'm just going to say this as kind of a blanket statement, just in case anybody's curious about that statement. If your sword is stainless steel, you probably shouldn't use it as a sword.
We actually have a dedicated video discussing sword steels. I'm not sure if it's out before or after this video right here, but if it's already out, check it out. If not, stay tuned, it'll be out, because we go into a bit more detail. Now, stainless steel is interesting because it does form pretty hard carbides on the edge, but just means it doesn't do really well with large stresses that can fracture the blade, and when it comes to swords, they will snap.
Which is why being a shorter blade, it might be all right. Like, I think this will be able to cut through most things until we actually try to destroy it. Then we'll probably break it. That's how this is probably going to play out.
But in terms of just basic utility, this is handy. This is a... What are you laughing at? The whole Mole Ninja.
Yeah, it's very Maul Ninja. All right, I think that's enough of the preamble. Let's get into some cutting. I want to cut.
I was a Mole Ninja once. I confess that, all right? We all passed through it at one point in our lives. Tyrant he is still in that phase, okay? He still likes the anime, and, oh, look, I love the anime, but he is like, he buys the anime outfits.
Let's get to cutting, guys.
What is that thing that you own?
A Haori.
There we go. I'm conflicted.
Okay, you haven't cut anything yet.
No, but I'm deciding how to, what's my plan of attack with this type of weapon? Because holding it lower is going to give more tip speed, more weights, okay, a bit more power.
Yeah.
Yet people, I think, are going to naturally think it's like, this gives a lot of control, but I think it's going to cut much worse holding it like this.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with like this, just a worst case scenario. And I predict I'm going to probably have to put in more muscle to get through, but I'm going to do a light, low-powered strike just to see, essentially trying to let the blade do all the work, right? Hang on. Okay, so that was really low effort. That was just like, but surprisingly, I almost got through.
Yeah. Well, it's sharp.
It's a sharp bit of steel.
For 5 minutes.
I did say you got a surprisingly sharp edge on this.
Yeah. All right, try this one, Chad.
All right, the other one?
Yep.
Same go. That was very different. To see what the vast, sometimes I think people assume cutting through pool noodles is just super easy because we make it look easy, but they can be surprisingly tough to cut through if the sword isn't up to scratch.
Well, that one has a lot going against it.
Yeah.
Not only does it have a thick spine, it doesn't have a sharp edge, and the geometry, I think, is pretty trash as well.
Yeah, this is a fatter blade, the edge angle is wider, and it is not as sharp. And so, just doing same low effort, I need to now focus. If I was to focus and actually, I can get through it. But this is, I'm feeling scooping. It is not a, see, look at that, yeah. And good luck. See, not a chance. I want to see if you can get a horizontal cut. And look at this. The tactical wrap is already coming loose. See all this up here? Is already, that's actually a bit dangerous. But I am holding it over the thing. Yeah, Tyrant, I want to see if you can. Good luck, mate. This is.
That was not too bad.
I told you. I was like, what?
I was just not far enough.
Yeah, you were out of range.
That's pretty nice.
I told you. I was surprised.
I think it's this aggressive curve. And that tip it's quite nimble at the tip.
Look, the curve isn't actually helping it that much, but it's sharp. The edge angle is more narrow on this, and it has a taper. Oh, actually not really, but it's a thinner spine. You wanna try and cut into show it because we'll compare. Because this is also just sharper.
Like I will give you I'll give you props for even getting a cut on it. That is terrible. That's like forcing. Yeah.
All right, so this is the good one we're finding, but have a go with that, Tara.
I have to put in.
Yep.
So much strength. I can feel that cord wrap moving there. It's like an abacus now.
All right, well, this one, even for being a cheap piece of crap, is still not worth your money as a cheap piece of crap. But the other one
is not too bad.
We're
so
finding.
Far.
Well, we'll continue with this, but Tyrant did get a horizontal cut with this.
Yes.
So I just need to show that. That was bluntness. That was a bad part on the. Like, come on, the thing went flying.
Yep.
Since that's like hitting it with a baseball bat.
Yep, I agree. I still did one. That's not a cut.
That is a cut. I'm counting it. I'm counting it.
That is tear.
This is a piece of crap. Oh, now it's too floppy.
Yes. All right. You want to do some water bottles?
No. Piece of crap. Doesn't count. Bastard. You see, at this point, I'm actually confident in this blade. This blade is fun. It's easy to cut with. And bear in mind, it's cutting well with being so short. And so with this, this is effortless. Look at that. And that's just like wrist. This is not like needing a lot of difficult technique to do this, right? This is...
Who would have thought we liked one of the Mall Ninja ones?
I know. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll have a go. Even the handle, like it's not as bad. Like the other one actually just felt like this one. It's got a softer wrap on it.
Yeah.
So it's actually not too terrible.
Effortless.
Effortless. This is fun. This is a fun little, like, if I bought this, I would just go out and just do some little cuts all the time. This is fun.
With how well it's performing, it's also pretty deadly and dangerous, we're finding.
Yeah.
This is a very effective cutting short sword.
Huh. All right. Did you want to do some more, or did you want to go destroy them?
We need to find out how good the steel is, okay? You put a sharp edge and a good angle and geometry on any bar of steel, it's going to cut well, all right? Now let's find out if there's any level of quality to this. Look, some of the wrap is coming a little loose, but not as much as the other one.
I think it's just the design of the wrap. They're literally just wrapping it around the steel, so it's going to come loose.
Tested how well they cut. Let's find out how good the steel is. Going to start with our standard stress test, see if the blade warps. And look, we've seen swords warp with only a couple of hits on this wood test. These should perform much better because they are smaller, which means less leverage and overall less stress on the blade, but we will find out. Oh, that hurt even through the glove. I think this took a set.
Really?
Yeah, come and have a look.
I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. Stainless steel. So, yeah, it's trash.
It's subtle, but take a look down the blade.
Yep.
Yep, tiny little bend.
Yeah. Man, that's sad.
That is sad.
I mean, not sad that this is broken, I don't care. I'm talking about sad as in the performance-wise. Do you want to do the little fang one?
Yep, I'll do the fang and then let Tyreth have a go.
How did that one feel?
Better, and she held up.
No.
No set.
Interesting. I wonder if it has any sort of tempering or heat treat or anything like that, because this one, the way that took a set makes me just think that this is just
not
literally just a bit of stainless steel. They haven't done anything to it. Put an edge on it and send it out.
Not hardened, because you have to be pretty soft to bend like that,
especially at that length. Oh, that is man.
It doesn't feel nice, does it? About the set, in fact, you might have corrected the set a little bit.
I think I corrected it. I'm more surprised at how respectable of a cuts those are.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that's fine. So far.
Yep, all right. Let's see how well the edge holds up to some real abuse. So the fang took more damage than the...
That makes sense because it's a keener edge.
It is. You're actually right. It's a much thinner edge. But in terms of the damage, it held up respectably.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like Spring Steel, Romance of Men katanas kind of hold up like that to those strikes.
Yep.
That one didn't take as much damage, but it has a much thicker bevel.
It's a hunk of steel.
Also, stainless steel is generally a bit tougher.
All right, should I have a go?
You have a go.
Another day, another dollar. All right, starting with the terrible hunk of steel. Nothing. 8 strikes on the edge. All right, little fang. Man, that's hard.
Yeah?
Well, because there is no grip on this. It is just a rectangle piece of steel. It twists in my hand, and I can't generate that much power. But, I mean, that's reasonable.
That is reasonable. That held up okay. You could resharpen it and get some use out of it. Some of these didn't. It actually chipped up here, which does indicate it's got a harder edge. But it's robust. That's a lot of abuse that I'm surprised that it's handled so well.
Sure.
I'm surprised the other one actually handled that so well, but it's thicker.
This is just a piece of steel, man.
I'm
whacking just a hunk of steel against a hunk of steel.
It's got a really thick edge, so that's one of the reasons it's surviving. But it did take that set. These surprised me. Well, this one not really, but this one did. This one surprised me.
This one here, I don't recommend.
No.
I do not recommend that.
It's a piece of crap, cuts like junk. This,
okay. I have to preface it as like, if you're in the market for something very cheap, that's just a bit of fun, that you're not like, this performed okay. It's still stainless steel though, and I don't recommend stainless steel.
It performed well for stainless steel, really well for stainless steel, and I think
it did, but
because of the size, because it's so small, the vibrations on stresses and impacts like that, not as intensive.
Okay.
If this had a longer blade, I reckon it would have snapped.
Yeah, so this one here is a black Ronin. I want to make sure we mention the exact one, because I don't want you to go out and buy some random Woolninch.
We might have an affiliate link for it.
Okay.
It'll be in the description if we do. Now, there is one thing that I'm desperate to find out, but this video's already gone long enough, and we've been able to establish how good it is. Okay, so we're going to save that for exclusive content. Yeah. And one thing that I really want to know and find out now is how well it can take an edge strike, but to really find out which one has the harder edge, we're going to do edge on edge against each other. And then we also have a classic Maul Ninja sword that we have done edge on edge. Let me get it. It's an old one that we...
Just to show you guys that not all Maul Ninjas are the same.
Because this is a previous Maul Ninja type sword that I got that we classically use for edge on edge. And take a look at how the edge is looking on this.
Well, that one isn't even that
it's got a very soft steel.
It's a very soft steel, but it's got a full tang. It's got a screw tang, and it's got G10 scales. That's all reasonable stuff. So I don't hate this one.
Yep. So we're also going to smash these new Maul Ninja swords against our old Maul Ninjas, see what survives in exclusive content specially made for our supporters. So those are people who are supporting us on Subscribestar, channel memberships, YouTube memberships, as well as Patreon and Player. Because it's only thanks to you guys that we're able to keep buying stuff. Because actually, no, these ones were sent to me. I bought this one with my own money, right? But we're able to invest in videos like this, higher production value, multiple cameras, higher editing, all that stuff. It's thanks to you guys we're able to keep going. So thank you, everyone. And if you want to help support us, all you need to do is become a supporter on any of those platforms. Links in the description, and you get all this cool exclusive content. All right. So I actually, do recommend this.
Recommend's a strong word.
It's fun and it's cheap.
This Black Ronin version that we've gotten here, this one particularly, wasn't the worst thing. Would I personally buy it? Maybe.
It's fun.
Maybe. If you're into this, maybe. That's as far as I'm going to go, maybe.
It's a self-defense sword.
Just get it. Get a sword, mate.
It cuts well and it's low profile. It's concealable.
Yeah, stop giving the UK people ideas. All right, I think that's all. Maul Ninja. Not always terrible.
Yeah, but look, maybe people want us to review some real Maul Ninja swords. Like they're spiky, overly flamboyant messes.
Well, that sounds like a terrible day.
But until then, you can check out the videos where we react to some of the most crazy Maul Ninja swords right here as a video. Check it out. Hope to see you there. And also hope to see you in exclusive content.